What is up, alienARMy? I am Oculus, the alien next door, purveyor of esoteric lore. And on this channel we discuss everything esoteric, occult, and alien. Today's topic, we are going to be doing a little random impromptu tarot love reading. I don't know why I was prompted to do this, but you know, when the universe speaks, I listen. So here we are. Now, I'm going to do this kind of randomly, so timestamps will be listed below, but this is just going to be kind of like a love reading. Not really sure where it's going to go, but this is about like a romantical type of relationship, okay? And I'm going to be sipping wine and I'm going to be sipping water as I'm doing this. So here we go. Timestamps going to be listed, but first what I want you to do is you're going to see which deck appeals to you. Okay, so this is going to be deck number 1, this is going to be deck number 2, and this is going to be deck number 3. So yeah, that's about it. See which back of the tarot deck is resonating with you, and I will see you in your reading. What is up, group number 1? Those of you that chose group number 1, let's find out what's going on in your relationship love reading. Now, typically, I usually show my card readings face down, just looking at the cards, but today I was guided, I don't know, the universe is like, give them some FaceTime, so here we go. So I'm just shuffling like this. You already know it's difficult for me to shuffle as it is, so I'm not going to show that because I like to shuffle them like really close, because that's how I roll. Okay, so we have bada bing. We have 3 that popped up. I mean, don't worry, I am going to be showing you the cards. But okay, cool. So the 3 that popped out together, we have Queen of Wands. We have the 3 of Wands. And we have the Hermit. Okay, so don't mind me. This is how I channel best when I'm jamming to music. So yeah, this is my wine with a straw in case you ain't know. All right, so group number 1. Right away, this Queen of Wands is reminding me of the goddess Durga. Okay. I don't remember exactly what Durga means, who she represents, but I'm already seeing this sort of like goddess energy about either you or the person you're inquiring about. So I feel like Durga might be coming through for you if you want to. I researched Durga like a few weeks ago, but I don't remember, it slipped my mind, and I'm not going to interrupt the reading to go search it. So if you are so inclined, search the goddess Durga, because this is the vibes that I'm getting here for this, right? Okay, so there is some goddess energy going on, and I feel like you are in the process of reaching out. You like, you know, you see that this fella here has all their arms you know, kind of like, you know, like this, like reaching for something, right? Okay, and what I'm seeing here is like you have kind of like the world at your fingertips here, okay? I feel like the person like you're reaching for more. I feel like you guys are in the process of like manifesting your relationship, okay? So this might be a connection where you know the person or you're talking to this person, but you're not technically together, you know what I'm saying? So you're reaching for that. You're in the process of manifesting this person. That's what I'm seeing. But I'm seeing that this person is intimidated by you, okay? They're sort of like looking at you, right? Like they're kind of like illuminating like their own way, okay? I feel like that there is like a god-goddess connection here where it's like you are viewed by your person as a god-goddess who seems unachievable, unattainable to them. But at the same time, you want them, you're manifesting them. So you're like, wait, what are you talking about? Like, and I'm not I'm not sensing it so much as like they're intimidated by you, but I'm sensing more as they're in awe of your essence. Okay, they're in awe of your essence, and that's really, it's like I'm seeing like watching and waiting. So I know that you've been trying to manifest this person, but it's sort of like they're so in awe of you that I feel like they almost don't believe that you would want to manifest someone like them. They're like, what? Like little old me, you know what I'm saying? But it's like that's what you're doing. So let's get a little more information here. Bada bing. I know I do these sound effects, but yeah, so Goddess Durga, I don't know, there might be a special meaning for some of you regarding that. Okay, so let's do how are they seeing you versus how are they seeing themselves in this situation. Let's do that. So how are they seeing you? The Sun, what did I say? What? Thank you, universe. Big up, big up. Okay. So what they're doing basically is they're manifesting you. I said they were like looking, they're trying to illuminate their own path. They see you as the sun. They see you as their illumination. Like you are like, I feel like you have a lot of fire energy, whether you're a fire sun or not. I feel like you definitely have a lot of fire going on. Maybe a fire Venus, fire ascendant, or fire moon if you don't have a fire sun. And how did they see themselves in this situation? What? The Lovers. Hello. You want to see this in a love reading? Time for some water. So they see themselves as this sort of Cupid, right? They're trying, I feel like you guys are like trying to manifest each other, okay? Like with this Cupid here, I see that like, wow, like you're like their ultimate, you're like their sunshine. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine, you make me happy. Okay, so that's how they fucking see you, right? You're illuminating, you're like this like goddess type of figure to them, but you're manifesting them, but at the same time they're manifesting you. So they want this like Cupid's arrow to strike. I feel like they've already envisioned you in their mind as like their ultimate lover, but I feel like you it's not that you doubt the connection, but I feel like what you're doing is you want to manifest it, like you're working on manifesting it, but it's already there. So it's really more of a waiting game. It's not like you have to manifest them because they're so far away from you. It's like they're right there. They're seeing you as like this ultimate type of love. Like I just see open arms and caressing and like canoodling, you know what I mean? That's what I'm seeing with this connection. But I feel like this person, again, they're not intimidated, but they're sort of like, what? Like they're a little, I think compared to you, they're like more of like the more shy or reserved one in the connection, that's for sure. Wow, like I don't think, all right, let's see. I don't think you guys have anything to worry about with this, but let's see what is going on right now in the connection that you should be aware of. And one fell to the flow, so we're gonna take that. Okay, so we have this I love it when the cards do that. You see this 7 of Cups, okay? That's what's going on currently in the connection right now. Is the 7 of Cups is you guys are daydreaming about each other. This is what's going on right now. They're thinking about you. You're thinking about them. I feel like it's a sort of situation where it's like the feelings are mutual, but both parties don't know that the feelings are mutual. Time for some wine. Hello. You guys are daydreaming about each other. You guys are fantasizing about each other. I feel like with you especially, you've been doing a lot of like maybe Neville Goddard techniques with SATS, state akin to sleep. I feel like you might have been doing that. If you have not been doing that, then might I suggest that you research that technique, because I think that might benefit you in this successful outcome. Okay, so that's what I see going on. You guys are daydreaming about each other. Like, I don't know why you're even here. Like, I think, okay, let's see. Why are you here? Like, what is the last doubt or uncertainty that you have regarding this connection? Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so I think with this, with the Ace of Pentacles coming out, is that you might not have seen physical evidence or physical proof of like the fruition of this relationship yet. I feel like everything else is on board. You think that this relationship is progressing. You feel that this relationship is progressing. You have the passion, right, and the wherewithal of your emotional being that this relationship is progressing, but you have not yet seen any physical evidence. That's why you're uncertain. That's why you're manifesting this, right? But boom, you are manifesting it. Okay, so this is really good news. Everything on the spiritual plane, the esoteric plane, the ethereal realm, everything is lined up. Okay, it's just, I think the moment that you stop trying to manifest it, right, or if let's say you do one more incantation or whatever it is, one more intention, one more ritual, spell work, whatever it is that you particularly are into, if you do that one more time, just have the peace, like set the intention of like, now I'm going to receive physical proof that this relationship is real in my material realm, right? Just do that and let it go. That's all you have to do, because you have it. It's like all the energy is lined up already, but you just haven't seen it happen in the physical. So you keep trying, and it's like, nah, you know, the energy is lined up, but maybe because you're trying so much that the energy is like a little intimidated by you, like whoa, like there's so much going on. Like just like calm down, take a deep breath. In that deep breath, you will inhale the physicality of it. Okay, so let's see. I don't even know. I don't feel like we really need a lot going on with this situation. A lot of cards going on, but let's see what your person might do in the physical realm, or how you can tell that the relationship is solidified or whatever. I'll just pull a card and we'll get an intuitive kind of nudge here. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. You see this little silhouette of weightlifting here at the Nine of Wands. Okay, so this person, I feel like what's going on here is that there's just a lot of there might be resistance. Okay, there might be like a sort of like a feeling like you have to fight for it, or they have to fight for it. Like there's a feeling, there's like an ego-based type of illusion where you or this person feels like that there's you had to kind of do more, but you don't have to do more. It's already lined up. And because there's like something subconscious going on where you might think that you have to do more, or you have to work for it. False evidence appearing real. Okay, that is fear. This ego-based illusion. Fear is going to try to keep you away from this relationship. Okay, because it's saying, but you have to work hard for it. Like, what do you mean? Like, and it's that nagging voice of fear, which is trying to override the essence of true eternal love, which is what everyone's natural vibration is, right? So is trying to override that. The ego is like, wait, but it can't be this easy. We have to work for it, because like hard work, right? If there was no such thing as hard work, the ego would not exist, because the ego wants to work. The ego wants to work. It wants to like push against things, right? Whereas like love, the ethereal realm, it just is that thing. It doesn't have to push against or pull against or coerce or manipulate or what have you, right? So that's just the last thing. I mean, you need to drop this sort of or they need to drop that sort of like this feeling like I have to earn it. Okay, but that's not even true. You don't have to earn it, right? If you are it and you already are love, then you have this love. It doesn't need to be earned. It already is. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. Energy always is and always will be. Okay, so any other messages regarding this? Let's just get 3, because and then I'll pull some oracles. But you guys, I don't even know why you're here, to be quite honest. Okay, so we have the Emperor, we have the Page of Cups, and we have the Two of Pentacles. So we have ace and we have a 2, right? So that first step is coming, okay? So this whole thing, I mean, Page of Cups, like guys, like, why are you here? Like, but again, I'm sensing a lot of fire energy, fire, earth. This might be a fire, earth combination, okay? Somewhere in you guys is like ascendant, moon, sun, or Venus connection, okay? It might be a fire, earth dynamic, but what I'm seeing here is that like the closing message for this is that this relationship, this successful outcome is already assured. And what's going to happen is that once you take charge and you claim your kingdom, you say, you know, this is my kingdom and I am blessed, all is well, and fuck the rest, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all you have to do. And then all is well. When you know that all is well and all is now, then that's going to take away that sort of like ego blockade, that ego barrier of that 9 of Wands, like thinking that you had to, like, you know, kind of like pop your collar a little bit. It's like, no, like, you know, you could just chill and have like your you know, like shoulders back in confidence, but you don't have to flaunt it. You don't have to like think that you had to work or you had to try to achieve something. It already is, okay? So Page of Cups, there's going to be a love offer extended, okay, an emotional offer. So I feel like it might be this person offering you or opening up to you about like their emotions about you. And with that, then that's really like they're going to offer the first emotional, not olive branch, because I don't feel there was like a weird thing that went on that one would need to extend an olive branch. But if we were to use the proverbial olive branch, it's like they're extending their cup, okay? They're literally extending their cup of emotions to you. It's not an olive branch, but they're extending like the key to their heart to you. They're going to extend that in some emotional way. They're going to open up to you about their feelings of some sort. It might be in an emotional conversation. This is going to happen after you know that you are the emperor of your own empire, and you're like, it's already done, you know, I don't gotta worry about that, right? So you're going to do that. Then this is going to happen. There's to be some sort of emotional conversation. Be prepared for that. If you're not the emotional type, be prepared for that. They're going to offer you some emotions. It might not be pertaining exactly to your situation with them, but it might be something. I'll just give an example. It doesn't have to be an actual example, but let's say someone's pet passed away, right? And then that person opens up to you about their pet, and they get a little emotional about it, right? So I feel like something along those lines, something of an emotional nature is going to come up for them, and they're going to let you know it. They're going to extend that to you. And then in that, somewhere in that conversation, it's sort of like that's that first physical, you know, like the Ace of Pentacles is sort of like the presentation of the first physical aspect of this relationship. And then the Two of Pentacles is sort of like taking that first step into the presentation of the first physical element of this relationship, okay? So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. So be prepared when they open up emotionally to you. Just you know, hear the bell and then sort of extend it into something physical. Like, listen, you know, I'm really sorry to hear that your pet passed or whatever. You know that like you know, you can talk to me about anything or whatever. I don't want to get too cheesy or cornball, but you know what I'm saying. It'll come natural to you, okay? So let's get some oracles. I don't know why. I'll just do 3. Why not? And then we have these little mini guys. Yeah, whatever. I'll do a mini oracle too. Okay, so this is okay, and then we'll do a mini. Hold on. Let me I'm all over the place. Okay, so anxiety, yes. Nothing to fear, nothing to be anxious over this situation. I feel like this is pertaining more to your person than to you. They might be anxious of how to approach you with their feelings or something like that. Twin flame, okay, look at this. This is from my custom deck. Twin flame, yes. All right, mirroring each other, mutual self-reflection, restoring balance. You guys are equals, okay? Whether or not you believe in a twin flame or not, you guys are equal, which means that their feelings for you equal your feelings for them. The Chaser. Look, we have another card that's sort of like aiming at this twin flame dynamic. So maybe that is, maybe some of you feel like you are twin flames, okay? But this is saying don't be the chaser, okay? Just allow them to come to you. Remember, when you are love, when you are the relationship, it just is. There's nothing to chase. There's no Nine of Wands energy where you need to push against anything or defend anything. It just is. So just you know what I mean? I feel like you kind of need that because you're trying to manifest them. Remember I said in the beginning, but it's already done. Nothing to worry about. No anxiety, okay? Now, so my other personal oracle deck, this is their feelings for you. This is what their soul wants to say to you, okay? What does this say? We belong together. Now I heard that song, who's it by? Pat Benatar. Pat Benatar. We belong together. I can't sing, but it's all good because I can channel. So, yeah, that kind of, let's just leave it off on that note. Group number one, we belong together. This is what this person's soul wants you to know, okay? So if you had any doubts, fears, hesitations, whatever the case may be, just know that they're unfounded, and all you had to do is just be it now. Durga and Neville Goddard techniques, I feel, I don't know, a few of you might need to hear that or look into that or be curious about that. So there you go. All right, so I am Oculus, the alien next door. We will chit chat again soon. What is up, group number two? Those of you that resonated with this deck over here, we're gonna find out what's going on in your love connection. Okay, so one fell out. I don't know, I feel like we should use him. Yes, we should. Strength. I believe we still are technically in Leo season. I don't know when you're going to be watching this video, but I believe that we still are technically towards the end of it. I think this might be like the last few hours of Leo season, but I'm going to pull that anyway. A few more came out, but I don't feel like those are it. So whatever is going on in your connection, I feel like it's like right now. Like right now is sort of like a pivotal moment in the connection for you guys. Because we got Strength, which is like the card of Leo. As I said, we're at the final stages of Leo season. So I feel like whatever it is this is now is a very pivotal moment. All right, this guy wants to come out. Don't know why. You and them. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know. I feel like when I do readings that are like unplanned or unstructured, slightly disorganized, they work better for me. So, all right, we're going to do this. You and them. Ooh. Okay. So for you, we got the Seven of Voices, which in this deck is the Seven of Swords. And for them, we got the High Priestess. Okay. So for this group, I am sensing that there are a lot of secrets that are going on between you guys right now. This might not be someone that you're with or currently talking to or in communication with. I do want to say that right now, just because we have these two kind of like, they're a little sketchy. These cards, they're a little sketchy. They're a little mysterious. It's kind of like there's something lurking in the depths that you don't necessarily see. Okay, so what is the connection? Let's pull a card for the connection then. Ten of Wands. Okay. Okay. Okay, so what I see here is that this connection is like, it feels like a struggle. You or your person might feel burdened by this connection, and I think it's because you guys are not open and honest with each other. There's like some weird wonky energy where there's a connection, but neither one of you is sure of what's going on. And I feel like there might be like some sneakiness or deception on both of your parts. Okay, so whatever that is, whatever pertains to your situation, that's just what I'm sensing. Like you might not have been entirely honest with them about something. They might not have been entirely honest with you about something. But I feel like the weight of this dishonesty is really weighing on both of you, okay? So right now, as I said, like with this Strength card here, I feel like this is a pivotal moment. Why is this pivotal? Like, what's going on? Okay, Six of Swords. So this Six of Swords energy here is showing me that there is going to be some sort of separation that's coming up, okay? So don't click off the video. I just see that, okay? Or if it's not like a separation, it's something that already went on. Like you guys are already in separation, okay? So this is not going to be something that's going to be a surprise or a shock to you. Let me just say that, okay? So if there's going to be some sort of disagreement that's going to cause some sort of like silent treatment or something like that, okay? But I feel like there's just the energy between you guys, there's no communication. That's why both of you are feeling burdened by this connection, because it's sort of like, all right, what's holding you guys together? But yeah, I really see that there's going to be some sort of, or you guys are in separation right now. That's mostly what I'm feeling, honestly. Like you guys are not in communication. If there is communication, it's sort of like sporadic and erratic. It's like random. It's not anything meaningful, because both of you have this weird energy. Both of you are hiding something from each other, okay? But why did I pull this card? I don't even remember. Okay, Four of Wands. So what I'm seeing here with this Four of Wands, okay, and I honestly don't remember why I pulled it, but I do feel like there is like a strong connection between you guys, okay? This might be sort of like a soulmate bond or something like that. You guys feel very bonded to each other in like the spiritual and ethereal planes, but it's just physically, you guys do not have that communication. Like there's just there's a lack of honest communication. That's really what I want to say. But there's a bond. There's a spiritual bond. Let's get another card for this. We'll pull an oracle. Okay, so with this spiritual bond, financial constraints came out. Okay, so again, this doesn't necessarily have to be finances, but with financial constraints as your sort of like clarifying card for what's going on, this bond, okay? I feel like in the physical, because finances, like I'm also going to translate to like physical resources, like physicality. I feel like physically you guys are like, you have a soul bond, but physically it's like, did you ever see that picture where there's like two adults and they're sort of like big shadows and they're facing away from each other like this, and they have their arms folded and whatnot, but like inside the two like inner children, like, and they look like little shadows or silhouettes, and they're like kind of like, they're like this, they're like looking at each other like, hey, like they're reaching out, right? Like ET, like they're reaching out with their fingers, right? Their fingertips are touching. Okay, that's what I really feel like what's going on with this. It's like physically you guys are just not on the same wavelength as to where you're at in your own evolution and their evolution. Like where they're at on their journey is different than where you're at. But spiritually, you guys are connected. You're in the same wavelength spiritually. But I feel like one or both of your ego, personality, physical circumstances, things like that, they just have not met up with each other. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Now is a pivotal moment. So why is it so pivotal? Like, what's gonna happen? Okay, so someone, Ace of Voices, someone is gonna have a lightning bolt of inspiration, a clarity of thought. Someone is gonna be they're going to receive a download of information, okay? I don't know if it's going to be you or your person, but there's just going to be like a bolt of clarity that's going on, okay? Now, how is this, let's just see, how is this going to, this knowledge, how's it going to affect you? How's it going to affect them? Okay, so for you, how's it going to affect you? We got Five of Emotions, which is Five of Cups. How is it going to affect them? We have 10 of materials, 10 of pentacles. Okay, so again, with this whole walking away type of thing, I actually feel like if there is going to, if you guys are not currently in separation, again, I don't feel this connection to be like you guys are together, or that there's even a lot of back and forth communication in a timely manner. I feel like you guys are just, it's kind of sporadic, it's weird, it's like, what's going on? Okay, but I feel like you might have a clarity bolt of inspiration. Okay, remember we had this owl here, we had this owl, wise old owl. Okay, this is reminds me of Santorini. I don't know why. Maybe that might be relevant to some of you, like ancient Greece, ancient Egypt. I don't know why that, but that just came up, so there we go. But I feel like you might be the one to kind of freeze up. Okay, you might have like a frozen heart, or you might decide, you know what, like, fuck this shit, I'm out, like, I'm just gonna choose to walk away, and you're gonna freeze your heart to this person. And in that time, that person without you is gonna blossom, because they don't have you anymore that they're kind of like focused on and worried about and burdened about. So it's gonna give them time to kind of like solidify themselves. Okay, might be solidify their finances, literally. I mean, we did get financial constraints, so that might be going on for one or both of you. Okay, but this person is going to kind of grow into themselves. They're sort of going to blossom. Okay, if you choose to walk away from them, or if you choose to just, you know, not really pay them the attention that you were paying them. Okay, I really feel like you freezing your heart over with that bolt of clarity, like, you know what, let me just step away and do me, right? And I feel like during that time, what's going to happen for this person is that they're going to blossom. And if they're the one that is currently less spiritually involved with you, what's going to happen is that they're going to grow, and they're going to be able to meet you halfway. Okay, what else do I want to do? So what is the future of this connection? I feel like getting a, ooh, okay. I don't know. This came out, that's why I said, ooh, it just kind of slid out of nowhere. I wasn't even reaching for that deck, but I'm haunted by memories of you. So again, and I always, not always, but mostly I pull this for like subconscious, what your person's subconscious would say to you. And this is the deck I use. This is my personal oracle deck, and there you go. I'm haunted by memories of you. So that's why I'm really feeling like you guys are not in union right now. You're not connected right now. So this person is thinking about you. Or maybe in actuality what happened is that you already chose to take that step to cause that separation. Not even a real separation, but more just like you chose to step back and just kind of let it unfold. Okay? You're not going to be at their beck and call. You're not going to respond to them like 30 seconds after they text you. I feel like you might have been the one to initiate sort of that distance. My throat just gets dry when I'm like doing readings. I've been filming all day, to be honest. But yeah, let's pull a few more oracles, the future of this. Okay, I can see this here. I can see this. So this is for my other personal oracle deck. We have building blocks, okay? And this says solid foundation, working together, legacy of love. Okay, so the future of this, I really see you guys coming back together. 9 of voices, 9 of swords. Again, still a lot of worry, anxiety, okay? Why is there so much anxiety between you guys? Like, and this is in the future. Like, what's going on? Justice. Okay. The anxiety, the worry, the fear is mutual. That's definitely what I'm seeing. All right. 7 of Pentacles. It's sort of like, and remember, we're going into the future. Okay. So this is going to be sort of like you guys are sort of coming out, like literally we have someone coming out of like a dark tunnel here, trying to like find their way through. So I feel like you guys, one or both of you might have gone through or are going to go through a dark night of the soul, which is causing that separation. Another future card, let's see, two of voices, two of swords. Again, choice has to be made, okay? What choice? What choice, literally? Like, what choice do you, or is going to present itself to you? Let's see. Okay, so Knight of Wands, choosing to move forward. Okay, so I feel like in the future what's going to happen is that you are going to be presented with the choice to really move forward with this connection, try to like build something with them, or if you're just going to move forward from this connection and find someone new. Okay, and that's the honest truth that I'm seeing here. I mean, let's see what they can be deceptive about, because this is a future energy, but I feel like it's equal. I feel like you also are deceptive. So what are you hiding from them? What are they hiding from you? We got two for them, so I'll pick two for you. One more. I don't know where this one is going. You guys have like a tricky situation, so I feel like I want to spend a little more time. Really? I'm doing this reading and this is what you're hiding from them? Are you serious? I'm joking. Not really, but look, this is what you're hiding from them. The Lovers and the Ten of Emotions, Ten of Cups. You're hiding your true feelings for them. That's what you're doing. You're... What are they hiding from you? Temperance and Eight of Materials, which is Eight of Pentacles. So this is what they're hiding from you, okay? They're hiding some sort of stability from you. They're hiding some sort of security from you. I feel like there might be something in their home environment that they're hiding from you, okay? But you are hiding your true feelings for them, and them, I feel like with some aspect of them, they might be a workaholic. They might be a little bit obsessed with money. I don't know why I'm feeling that. Or it might be something in their home environment, okay? They don't feel like maybe they're good enough for you, or maybe that they don't feel like they can provide for you the way that they would think that you want them to provide for you. And that's what I'm saying, like home environment. Like I don't feel like they think that they can provide you with like the life that they feel that you would expect from them or that you would deserve. Okay, that's what I'm kind of sensing. And you are hiding your feelings for this person. So I can understand that if that's why they're feeling insecure, like they can't provide for you, because they don't even know how you feel. And I know you're probably sitting there and you're probably like, oh, but they know how I feel. No, they don't. Or they don't know the extent of it. So what have you been doing? I don't think you've been honest with yourself, okay, about the depth, of your feelings for this person. I'm being honest. I don't think you even know how much you feel for this person. No wonder they feel like they can't provide stability for you. They don't even know how you feel. They're burdened by that, because they're like, well, what do they want from me? What do they expect from me? And you're burdened because you're like, well, I'm not going to tell them how I feel, because they can't possibly feel the way about me that I feel about them. Like, that's just kind of the energy I'm getting. And I'm not throwing shade on either one of you, but that's the vibe that I'm getting from this connection. No wonder y'all are like cuckoo, because you're both burdened by the fact there's no communication, there's no like speaking. Or I feel like their love language is like they want verbal affirmations, like I like you, I want to be with you. I feel like that's what they need. But you're more like, but this person doesn't show emotions to me. They don't show their feelings. They're just kind of stoic. And that's kind of what I'm feeling here. So I feel like you might have recently made the choice to step away because you never told them the depth of your feelings to them, and they don't know that, and they don't think they can provide for you. I feel like they think you're a little high maintenance, I'm not gonna lie, and I feel like you think that they're a little bit like dour and sour and like boring, like, I don't know, or obsessed with their job. I really feel like the person that you're inquiring about has some sort of like money thing going on, okay? But yeah, I don't feel like you guys are in communication right now. I feel like moving forward in the future, I think you really were the one in the past that chose to kind of like step away or back off from this connection a little bit. And moving forward, you're going to be presented with a choice. Like, are you going to move forward and like be passionate about them and like let them know your feelings for them so you can build something together, or are you just going to walk away, okay? I feel like I feel like they might have an insecurity about like their money or their ability to provide, and you have an insecurity where you think that they can't possibly like, you know, feel the way about you the way you feel about them. That's what I think it is, honestly. Let's just get some advice. All right. I don't know, I feel like I'm doing 2 of these. You know what, we're gonna get 1 more. Okay, so advice. Yep, look, this is what I said. Flatline. Look, that's what I said. Reaching a stalemate, choosing to walk away, becoming detached. If you're not gonna tell them your feelings, this connection is not going to go anywhere, and that's just what I'm feeling from these cards, okay? So the choice is up to you. This is a stalemate because it's like, I feel like they're more stubborn than you. You are quite stubborn, but they're more like physically in their actions stubborn, where you're more emotionally stubborn, okay? The thinking woman, look at this, another card for advice. So, and this could be for you, whether you identify as like a man or a woman, okay? But there's some thinking that needs to go on in this connection, okay? Because the way that it's going, like, it's going to be a stalemate. And it's a shame because I feel the 2 of you are just like, you don't know what the other one is thinking, which is why we literally got thinking. And then we have, what do we have? Healthy choices, okay? Again, another card about choice. So, I mean, I really feel like the future of this connection depends on you. Don't mind me, I'm just looking for another jam to play. But I really feel like this connection depends on you. I don't think... I don't, like, okay, the one thing that I don't see in this is like a third party situation. I don't see that. I'm not saying that, you know, this is a general reading, so maybe there is, but I'm definitely not sensing that. But what I said in the beginning is that this is a pivotal moment. This is like, are you going to choose this connection? Are you going to choose to express your feelings to this person? Or are you just not? Because I feel like they're not going to be the one to budge an inch unless you make the first move. That's just what I'm getting here. All right, so choices. You have a choice. Like, do you want to pursue this connection or do you want to walk away from it? And this is really the pivotal moment, because now is like make or break time for this connection. Think about it, okay? And decide what's best for you, that you don't feel burdened. Do you feel more burdened carrying on with this person, okay? Or do you feel more burdened carrying on without this person? And really, you know, like, you can even write down a list, you know, like, and I think I've said this in so many videos, but, you know, it helps me decide, okay? Helps me decide. You write down pros, you write down cons, and you see which one is a longer list, and then you kind of go from there. So that's what I got for you, group number 2. I mean, I know that you will make the right choice. It might be a tougher decision than you think, but this person, I strongly feel that this person does not know, cannot even fathom the depth of your feelings for them. And I feel like they might have a little bit of an obsession with money or building a career or building stability or something like that. And I feel that they might feel like they can't provide for you, and you feel like they could never have such strong feelings for you as you do for them. And I really think that this is the overall what you guys are not telling each other. Okay, so that's the right. That's the right. You guys will make the right choice. Group number 2. I am Oculus, the alien next door, and we will chit chat again soon. What is up, group number 3? Those of you that resonated with this deck, let's find out what's going on in your love connection. I'm just gonna shuffle close to my body over here. I will show you the cards because you guys know that I can't be shuffling. Not that well anyway. So, and I'm jamming to my tunes, you know. Okay, so what is the first thing that we want to know about your love connection? First, some wine. Pardon me. Okay. So, we're going to do one more. Let's see what's going on. Overall energy of your love connection. We're going to do 3 cards. Don't know why. This is for your relationship with this person, okay? Okay, so we got the Hermit. We got the Ace of Wands. And we got the Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, and I just looked at the clock and it says 11:11. Thank you, universe. Ooh, you guys. Okay, 11:11. Woo, you guys got some dope messages. Okay, I love it when that happens. Thank you, universe. So, this is steadily progressing. I definitely see that here, okay? I feel like you guys, with this energy, you might have felt alone and isolated before you met each other. And then when you met each other, it's like all of a sudden, like, whew, like what? Like that's kind of what I'm feeling like. I feel like this relationship is progressing, but it might be moving a little bit slowly. Okay, so yeah, we have followed by the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so it is progressing slowly but surely. I really feel like you guys, both of you, might be more on the grounded side. We have a lot of earth energy here. Okay. I feel like you guys both kind of don't want to be in a commitment unless you're both sure of it, unless you're both sure that it's going to go the distance. So what are their feelings for you? Okay, death as feelings. Very interesting. What are your feelings for them? 7 of Cups. Okay, so I feel like they might feel quite intensely and passionately about you, but I feel like their feelings are ever growing and ever evolving as well. I'm also hearing till death do us part, so I don't know if this is someone that... Okay, so there are a few different scenarios that are coming to mind. Remember, this is a general reading, so a lot of shit is going to come out. I feel like either one or both of you was married before and it didn't work out. That's why one or both of you is skeptical about this connection and is sort of dipping your toe in the water without like cannonballing into the pool. I feel like this person, this is another scenario, I feel like this person might feel like you're their, you know, person that they want to be their spouse. I feel like you guys, another scenario, I feel like you guys might already be married. And for only this situation, if you guys are already married, I feel like your person is more dedicated than you, and you're just looking at this reading because you feel like you're stuck in a rut with this person. You felt like you were alone before you met them, and then you met them, but now that you met them, it's kind of boring, and you're kind of searching for that spark again. And I feel like you might have been entertaining other options, or at least fantasizing about, like, is this really the one for me, or is this connection real, or is it not? That was a lot, okay? But let's see. So if you guys were both previously married, let's see this. If you guys, what did I say? I forget when I'm channeling. This is really crazy, but it's like whoosh, and then it's like whoosh out, right? If you, okay, look, before I get sidetracked, if you guys are already married, okay. If you guys are already married, I really feel like someone was exploring other options. I feel like it might have been you to bring the spark back alive into the relationship, okay? I feel like if you guys are already married and you feel like you're stuck in a rut and you're considering bringing other people into the mix, okay? And that's really strongly what I'm seeing with this. I don't know why, but, and this is, remember, this is only for those of you that are already married to this person, okay? It could even be a situation where you've been with them for like many years and you're living together or whatnot, okay? But, you know, just to make it easier, I'm going to say married. If you guys are already have been committed for quite some time, you might have felt like, you know, you felt alone, you met this person, they were everything that you ever wanted, it was exciting, but now it got boring. And you're looking for that spark again. So it might be the two of you exploring other options, like swinging or whatever the case. That's really what I'm feeling. Okay, if it's not that, I feel like you are wanting to venture and try someone new because this situation has gotten old or stagnant or stale for you. Okay? You've been fantasizing about that. You've been fantasizing about getting a little freaky, okay? I feel like it's you. Remember, their feelings for you, okay? All right, well, let's just, all right, so we already covered. If you guys are already married in long-term commitment, I feel like there's exploration of other options, okay? If you guys are not married, you're seeing each other, but you both have been married in the past, or both have been in like living together situations, very committed long-term relationships that didn't work out, and you guys are traumatized and now moving slow to each other. Let's see. 6 of Cups. Okay, so it's mutual. So for that situation, if you guys have both been traumatized from past relationships, long-term commitments, and you guys are moving slow, I feel like this connection is real and it is worth exploring because it's equal. They feel for you the way that you feel for them, okay? They definitely do. There's nothing to worry about along those lines, and you should go ahead with this connection. What was the last scenario I said? I forget the last scenario I said, but let's just pull a card and see if it refreshes my memory. Okay, Page of Pentacles, more earth energy, okay? So, yeah, if this is, and I feel like you guys already, with this group, I'm feeling you guys are already together in some way, okay? I don't really feel like there's a separation. I just feel like there's sort of like a boredom, like it started off really good, and then now it's sort of like you got the 7-year itch or the 5-year itch, whatever the fuck they call that shit, okay? But the other scenario, okay, we said your partner's feelings for you, okay, death, right? They're evolving, they're changing, they feel like till death do us part, like this is my person. Whereas you're sort of like on the fence about it. You want to explore other options. But what's coming to you is Page of Pentacles. So I don't know why, but for me, Page of Pentacles, I see this as like a birth of a child, a conception of a child, or a marriage proposal card. That's just me personally, okay? But I see that. So you're kind of on the fence about this. Well, your partner's thinking about making babies and marriage proposals and all of that, right? So that's kind of what I'm seeing. So I really see, like, if you are on the fence about this connection because you're a little bit bored, your partner's feelings for you are They want to grow and evolve with you, and they're going to present you with something that might bring a new spark of life materially into your relationship. And materially, I mean something physical that's going to happen in the relationship, like I said, marriage proposal, like conception of a child, adopting a pet together, buying a home together, going on vacation together, something of physical substance that your partner is going to present to you. Okay, so all right, so yeah, those are the scenarios. So for you guys who are in a bored marriage, let's just say, what's the advice? If you guys are traumatized from long-term relationships, with the advice, we got two, don't know why, I'll just take them. And if you're bored but your partner is in love with you, what's the advice? Let's just go there. Okay, so for the marriage folks, exploring other options, justice, your partner is going to be on board, okay? If you want to turn it into an open relationship, or you want to do something to like rekindle the spark in your relationship, you want to add other people into the mix, I feel like your partner is going to be on board with that. I feel like they've been thinking the same thing you have along those lines. They've been feeling that way as well, so I think it's going to be a-okay with that if you suggest it to them. For those of you that have been traumatized from previous long-term relationships, we have King of Pentacles and Wheel of Fortune. So here's your stability. Here is your kind of like lucky charm, the one that you've been waiting for your entire life. It's finally like the tables are turning, the tides are turning, and you are going to have that stability, security of the relationship of your dreams that you've always dreamt about. Like you've hit the jackpot, so to speak. And for those of you where you're bored but your partner's in love with you, we have Four of Swords. So I feel like before you do anything stupid, okay, it's time to take a time out and just like reflect on the relationship before you do anything stupid. And that's all I'm gonna say, because everyone's definition of doing something stupid is different, but you know what I mean when I'm talking to you if you're in this specific situation. So before you do anything stupid, take a time out. Just relax, rest, think about it, okay? Because I feel like in that time when you're like, you know, let me not act, let me just wait and think it out before I do anything physically, okay? This person is gonna present you an offer that's gonna make you happy, that's gonna make you smile, that's gonna breathe that new spark of life into the relationship that you've been longing for. That was a lot. That was a lot. Like, you guys, I don't know. Some groups I feel like mixed messages. Some groups I feel like it's one direct message, and this one was mixed messages. Let's just get an overall sense. All right, you know, I'm going to have to do one for each of the specific situations then, I guess. So if you are in a marriage, a long-term marriage commitment, and you're questioning how your partner feels about you, okay, but you feel it's a little bored and dull, look, I'm lonely without you. Okay, that's what their subconscious wants to say to you, okay? They want to say they're lonely without you. So maybe if you've been in that long-term marriage commitment and you feel like you're stuck in a rut or whatever the case, that's why you're thinking about dabbling with other people. I feel like this person really emotionally, they long for you. I feel like they feel like you've detached from that, and they're sort of like, well, you're here, but are you present? You know what I mean? Like, you can be physically next to them, but not present. You can be elsewhere thinking about other things and blah, blah, blah. But I really feel like your partner does care about you, and they kind of miss you, and they kind of miss the way that it was in the beginning of your relationship. Now, if both of you are traumatized from a previous marriage or long-term commitment, look at this. Look at this. Okay, we have unfinished business. So I feel like with this one, okay, and I didn't say like subconscious partner feeling for you, I just kind of pulled it as I was talking. So we have unfinished business. I feel like what's going on is that one or both of you, if you were both traumatized from a previous relationship, you have not received closure from that previous relationship, which is keeping you from stepping forward into this new relationship. Okay, it might be you, it might be your partner, but I feel like there's just not that there's a third party, but just that there hasn't been closure that you or the person that you're with needs in order to step fully forward into this relationship. I feel like there are unanswered questions, okay? So That's kind of what I'm feeling for this group. So once that closure happens, then what is the future of that relationship? Two of Swords, and there's going to be a choice, okay? So if you and your partner were both traumatized, one or both of you has unfinished business with that person they were traumatized by, then there's going to be a choice having to be made. I feel like that you are going to receive that closure, or your person is going to receive that closure, and then they're going to make a choice based upon that. And what does that have to say about your relationship now? Psychedelic. Okay, I didn't expect it to go this way, but here we go. This is only if you've been in a traumatizing relationship and didn't receive closure, and now that closure is going to be presented to you and you're going to have a choice. It's going to be psychedelic. Astral realm liaisons, dream time rendezvous, conscious foreplay. Okay, so yeah, we're going to clarify this. We're going to clarify it. And we clarify it with the Knight of Cups. Okay, so yeah, once you or your partner, or this person that you're thinking about, both of you have been traumatized, you're going to receive that closure, okay? And then you're going to have to choose to kind of do some shadow work in the astral realm, okay? Or it might be that you or your partner are going to receive that closure in a dream, okay? Or you or your partner might get some sort of like communication from this person telepathically that's going to provide them that closure. Then they're going to make that choice to move forward with you, okay, with this Knight of Cups, okay, this like messenger of love. All right, so I feel like once you or your person, okay, receives that closure, then they're and it can be closure in any type of way. It might be like physically, but I feel like it might be closure where they receive it as from sort of like a spiritual gift, from like a spiritual source, or like they might actually communicate with the person they need closure from in their dreams. I feel like it's going to be something like that. Then they're going to be able to move forward with you, okay? Because it is equal, and you guys are both equally traumatized. So remember, I don't know if it's your partner that needs the closure or it's you that needs the closure, but I feel like it's going to be received somewhere on the astral plane. It might be physically, or it might be in a way where it's communicated via text or via email or something like that. I'm not really sensing like a closure in person, but it's going to be closure that's good enough where you or your partner is to be able to step forward into this new emotionally fulfilling relationship. And for you guys where you're bored and your partner is like in love with you, let's see what's going on. What they would tell you subconsciously and what you would tell them subconsciously. So we got two. So what they would tell you: we are right for each other, but it isn't the right time. And what you would tell them: I've loved you since the second I saw you and I never stopped. Whoa. So we kind of have the roles reversed here a little bit, but before you do anything stupid, I said, if you're thinking about cheating or doing anything like that, know that you love them since the second you saw them and you never stopped. You're just bored right now. So don't let like a moment of boredom lead you to a lifetime of regret. Okay, that's all I gotta say with that. It's kind of self-explanatory. And then with them, okay, remember I said they're gonna offer you something in the material realm. Okay, they're gonna offer you something that you'll be able to physically see or physically do something with. We are right for each other, but it isn't the right time. So I feel like they are going to offer you that, but it's going to be a little bit delayed because I feel like they're sensing like you're pulling away from them. So they've been thinking about wanting to do this with you, for you, whatever, etc., however the situation fits. But they sense that you've pulled away, okay, and that's why they haven't done it yet. But I feel like whatever they're planning on doing for you or with you has been on their mind for quite some time, but they felt your energy that you pulled away from them. That's why they haven't. And We have the Seven of Swords. They sense that you're hiding something, you're being a little bit shady towards them, okay? And that's why I feel like they haven't done it yet, because they're like really in love with you, but they sense that you pulled away. And they're confused about this situationship, okay? So like I said, I mean, I'm sensing that with this group, everyone is sort of together. If it is, you know, a situationship, or if it isn't, whatever this situation is, I feel like they're a little confused because they sense that you pulled away and they sort of want to do something to kind of win you back. That's sort of the energy that I'm sensing too. So I mean, what is the future of this connection then? Like, Five of Wands. Okay, so if you are bored with this person, Five of Wands, there might be a little bit of like mild conflict. There might be an argument. They might not understand why you're bored, okay? Or they might be snappy at you. They might I don't know. I don't know what word, like snarky towards you, because they sense that you're pulling away. And like, if you're pulling away and they're trying to offer you something, they're not going to offer you that if they feel that your energy is distant, right? So I feel like also why we got the Death card as feelings for them, because as feelings for you from them, okay, because they sense this Seven of Cups energy. They sense that you've been exploring other options. So I feel like that's why their feelings have been changing, because now they're a little bit confused. So there might be a little argument with this situation, but I feel like ultimately, let's get one of these guys. Date. Okay, so again, this could go two ways for this particular situation. I feel like either you should start incorporating like date nights if you really want to save this relationship, and that's totally whatever you feel like you want to do. If you do want to save this relationship, I feel like it's time to start incorporating date nights and starting to get more in tune and in touch with your partner than you have been in the past. Or if you choose that you would rather walk away from this for a little bit and date other people, then obviously this kind of goes without saying, it speaks for itself, right? So I mean, yeah, like this third group of the third group, I feel like you're really the one that's in control, in charge of this situation, because I really feel like the ball is in your court. Do you want to be with this person, or do you not want to be with this person? If you're really that bored and you don't think that the relationship can be saved, then yes, you should date other people. It might cause like a little mild conflict, but again, with this group, I'm seeing don't do something stupid. Don't do something that you're going to regret. I don't know why. That's just a strong message I'm feeling for you guys. So if you want to walk away and just make a clean break, that's totally up to you. Or if you choose to pursue the path with this partner, if you do want to choose a path with this partner, even though you're bored, try to breathe that life into the relationship. Go on date nights. Start imagining like things that you never noticed before, or things that you appreciated about them when you first met them, and that is going to really start to regenerate this relationship. Okay, so that was a lot, group number 3, and we had 3 groups of group number 3. So I'm done for the evening with doing readings. So yeah, that was just all of the messages for you guys. I am Oculus, the alien next door, and we will chit chat again soon.